And welcome to AleksTabletops Handbook's Tabletop Game Study Session 12, Krosmaga. So this is the last session of the Krosmaga, somewhat the end of the first season of some kind, because I already talked about this multiple times in previous recordings, so in order to just, and I'm going to talk about this in every last video for each game that we're now going to record for. With the Krosmaga, this is the last session. Again, for Krosmaga, for wait a sec, I'm trying to find the games. For Krosmaga, for Guild of Engineering, for Gwent, for Legends, for Elder Scrolls Legends, for Feria, for Warbands Bushido, and for Star Crusade. We are finally approaching to the final episode. So for the Krosmaga, it's going to be 12th episode, for the Guild of Engineering 6th, for Gwent 12, for Elder Scrolls Legends 6th, for Feria 12, for Warbands Bushido 6, and for Star Crusade 6. Once we will finish with that, we will switch to the other games such as Hex, Eternal, Hearthstone, Smite Tactics, Shardbound, Shadowverse, Fable Fortune, Cabals, Magic and Battle Cards, and until we will finish all 6 episodes for each of those games, we not going to stop. So once we will finish with these games, we probably going to start a third part of the games, which I still not sure 100%, but definitely in plans. So it's Cool Realms, Star Realms, Rune Words, Spellweaver, Infinity Wars, Duels of Summoners, Soulforge, and Nova Blitz. These are the games that at least in plans, and they're going to be recorded up to 3 episodes. It doesn't seem much, but considering the fact that we only recording 1 video per week, and we have a lot of games in our game queue, it actually takes a lot of time in between episodes. Because of that, I'm going to try to make things, I don't know, I can't fast pace this. The only thing that I will fast pace is Fable Fortune and Cabal's Magic Battle Cards. I need to record 3 episodes for each and upload them at once in order to make sure that they will reach the same 3 episodes as the other games. Okay, it's time to finally launch Krosmaga. So for the most part, starting from the next session for the Krosmaga specifically, we actually going to study Krosmaga through the whole collection. So we will go through the whole collection, we will study cards, we will study abilities, we will study mechanics, we will study the craft, how this game craft cards, and etc. So basically we will study the game on a little bit more deeper level, because again, up till now, all sessions that were played for the most part was kind of a test runs. I don't know, I wasn't necessarily that invested in anything else like besides the play part of the game. I just was interested in the game itself, to experience games, see in-game mechanics, basically to play study it first. And now I believe we already play study it pretty well, and we know the game pretty well. Still, of course, not enough, but well enough to understand the in-game mechanics, the basic ones, and how they appear. And now it's actually time to finish that through this last play study session and actually switch to something a little bit more, I don't know, technical. Whatever. So we will start with the regular packs. Poke, poke. So yeah, first we'll of course open all 12 packs that we got granted throughout these weeks. We're not necessarily going to kind of read everything in here. So teleports behind this opponent. We're just going to kind of see what type of ability. So this one works with seeds, with bush. Oh, this is actually pretty interesting. So turns an ally seed into bush. Apparently these are new abilities. We actually, since we're going to play today with a Sedita deck, we're definitely going to make Sedita deck a little bit better with these cards. So the only card that I'm going to pay attention to is going to be Sedita cards, because this is my favorite god in here. The cool thing is we're actually opening a lot of Sedita specific cards. Oh, pretty cool, pretty cool. So Xelor, Brotherhood of the Forgotten. Okay, so an ally minion by 4 cells. Ooh, pretty cool. Things that repulse. This is, by the way, not for the Sedita. This is for Archer. Okay, turns an ally seed into bush. I definitely need to read what bush does. So this is a bush. Acoustic. Okay, nothing for Sedita. Something neutral. Resistance, death, summon a standard bearing whisper. The question still stands in terms of maybe we need to actually maybe we need to choose to play today, since this is the last session, not the training matches but actual matches against real players. This is something that I definitely will consider. Scarecrow wall. We'll see. It all will depend on the feel. Not that many cards for Sedita, unfortunately. We got a lot of cards that already need to think about. A lot of neutrals. All of them are new for the most part, nothing mega. Untargetable? Pretty cool appearance, I remember those. Resistance and again. And quickly to go through these. For Crow. Okay, we opened something cool for Sedita. Apparently I have it. So add 1 seed to your seed reserve. Oh yeah, by the way, in the previous session we established new changes for the way that seeds are working. So now seeds are adding into the getting added into the reserve, so they kind of changed a little bit their behavior. Inflicts as much damage to a minion as there are allied seeds in play. Pretty cool. And inflicts 1 damage to an enemy Dofus on her row whenever a minion is healed. Oh, pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of it for packs, and let's just go right away into our collection. So overall we opened 53 new cards. We'll just go quickly through them. One thing that we need to stop and look at is the Sedita cards, definitely. So let's just first go through all the collection to make sure that all cards, yeah, it's better to actually do this. New cards. So yeah, let's just choose a Sedita card and see how the bushes are working. So what they are. So bushes are placed on seeds. They are used as an extra summoning point. Oh, pretty cool. Is it if it is destroyed when an enemy minion walks across it? Oh snap! This is actually pretty cool. So this is a pretty interesting tactical advantage. I believe this is actually awesome. So let's just choose switch into the decks. Let's just work on our not starter but actual Sedita deck that we built before. So let's just modify it. This is the only deck that I worked on. So so this one adds 2 seeds into our reserve. So since we can't add more. Oh wait, we actually can add more, but I don't believe that we'll be able to save it. Yep, there's a limit. So it turns allied seeds into bush. Let's just choose a Sedita. Inflicts 2 damage, add 1 seed. Definitely something that we need to add. Inflicts as much damage as a minion as an allied seed in play. Appearance, add seed to reserve. Let's add that one. I'm not necessarily liking the idea of sacrificial dolls, and because of that, I believe everything that works with sacrificial dolls we need to remove. Because I actually don't like sacrificial dolls, because they inflict 1 damage on enemy minion on its row. No, not sacrificial dolls, different type of dolls. Yeah, inflammable dolls, I don't like. Heals your other minions by 1 health. So yeah, usually inflammable dolls are... So we need to think what to kind of replace. Appearance inflict 2 damage on a minion on its row. Why is Sedita... Maybe we could actually make this card like specifically a Sedita deck, Sedita oriented. 1 random card from your opponent's discard pile, no thanks. Gives the minion shield, could work. On minions on its row, it's actually pretty awesome. Charges, I don't believe that it will help us. Destroys a prism. Range 1-2. Nope. Collects an enemy prism. This is actually pretty cool. Gives indestructible. Yeah, a couple of Krosmaga cards we definitely need to have. Without them, it's just going to be pretty weird. Instead of bomb. Let's just get rid of all ranged units. Do not necessarily work for this deck. Turns into a Me-Wolf after final blow. Me-Wolf turns into Boo-Wolf, which is bigger, I believe. Let's just leave it, kinda interesting. Yeah, let's just try that. Kind of a weird hand still. Not that many creatures, unfortunately, in here, but kind of works. Charges 1 cell. It's one of the cheapest cards in here. Yeah, let's try with this one. Weird, but still kind of works. Most of the cards work with seeds, so this is like strictly Sedita deck with no bull. Do I have this? Just remove both of them. Medals. The next card you play costs 1 AP less. Yeah, medals are kinda cool. Seeds. Okay, turns if you use sacrificial dolls, turns... No, we're just going to take it as a regular creature. Mad dolls and bushes are the ones that we need to be concerned about for the most part. And let's just add a couple of Krosmaga cards, just for the sake of... Or better, infinite. So collects all the AP prisms in play. What? This is crazy. definitely take it. Rallying. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Just one. Are you sure? Why not? And let's just test it. I guess in order to test it first, like the first part of the session, I guess we're just going to play training. Or better, no, let's just play on rank. Why training? Yeah, let's just play on rank. We're not going to get anything out of it, so it doesn't matter. It's better to play against real players. Unranked. Yeah, I could actually play ranked matches, but screw ranked matches. For now, I'm going to stick to unranked because again, I don't have the agenda of like becoming a super mega player in these games. I know that by playing rank, you will actually learn meta game for the most part. And this is one of the ways to know the game better. But again, the only game that I'm definitely going to play rank is going to be Magic Arena only, basically Magic the Gathering. These games are just an additional way for me to kind of expand beyond Magic and see different abilities, different mechanics, and different type of strategies. Yeah, we're definitely not finding the opponents, so apparently we're going to stick to training. Walking the God's Reader. I missed Krosmaga and its visual components. Okay, counter attack. Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent hand. End of turn, we can't do anything. So we're waiting for the opponent. Next turn we will destroy it and we will add additional seed like right away because we can't do anything else. So draw one card and 2 cards if seed's in play. Nope. Let's just... that was very cool. So now we have a seed that we could actually play or keep it in a seed reserve. Considering the fact that one seed in play needs to be here, we're actually going to play it. Oh, not enough mana. Next turn. So for now we need to focus on drawing cards. So let's play seed first. Let's play it in here. And let's draw a card. 2 cards because we have 2 seeds, 1 seed. Pretty cool, and again, skipping to the next turn. So good. We will be able to turn this one in a bush, into a bush later. Not now. Seed into a bush. Okay, it's time to play a defender and draw a card. Oh snap, probably made a mistake. I should play that one instead. Counter attack adds 1 seed to his seed reserve. Snap. Ah. Made a huge misplay, by the way. Should play that one first. Either way. Okay, definitely playing that one here, like without any question, because it's a good way for counter-attacking and it will give us a lot of seeds. At least like 4 of them. No, 2 actually. Okay, so, and since we don't have any seeds, end of turn gains +1 attack for each seed in play. Let's take a mana. That's it for now. So we definitely need to put seed in play, like 100%. We need to put it in here. Into a bush. Into a bush. Let's turn it into a sacrificial doll first. Again, Sacrificial Doll inflicts 1 damage on enemy on its row. So it will help us to... Okay, the target minion suffers 1 damage per cell traveled when it moves or charges. This is actually pretty cool. It's not going to work for resistance, but it's definitely going to work for that one. We would need to destroy it as fast as possible with each traveled cell, because... No, let's put it on that one instead. 1, 2, 3, and it's going to die, and our guys are going to survive and proceed closer to the egg. Okay, that's kind of it for now. I'll just skip, continue. Oh, it's not going to work. Damn it. Made a mistake. Yeah, probably should use on that one. Okay. We need something to fight against 3-4. That's a good idea. Let's see how bush looks. You can summon an ally on a bush. Question is, if this bush is going to stay in here constantly or it's going to disappear after we will summon someone in there. So this is something that we don't know yet. I guess we will know that later. Both died. Yeah, we definitely need to block that one. It's not a cool thing. Who is good to block it? That one into a inflammable doll. Unfortunately, we don't have any seeds though. Against first strike and undestructible as long as you have a seed in play. Yeah, let's just cast it just for the sake of defense. Then I need to put something in play. Just put that one in play in here. Yeah, bush is actually disappearing, which is logical. Pretty cool. So we could actually cast something in here, but since we don't have any seeds, it's kind of pointless. What we will do though, I will deal additional damage to enemy Dofus. Since opponent actually dealing damage to these Dofus is highly unlikely that it could be real, but they could. This one, probably a real one. Let's just focus on that. Okay, continuing. Piggy Glide! My favorite Piggy Glide! Oh, snap. Freaking 8, you gotta be kidding me. Sounds pretty fun. So, KKKKK. So, inflicts 3 damage to an enemy minion in a row. Adds 1 seed to your seed reserve. I guess we need to do this with the Piggy. The more seeds we have, the better. Because right now, almost everything that we have involves seeds. And we don't have them. So inflicts as much damage as seed in play. Turns seeds into bushes. So it's kind of everything pointless. So we'll focus on that one for now. We will wait for creatures to come into play, although we could actually plant seeds. Let's just start doing that. Here and here. Oh no. freaking charge. Bodyguard. This minion receives damage instead of the minion it's protecting. Okay, this is interesting. And what minion he is protecting? Inflicts as much damage on a minion as there are allied seeds in play. Ideally, we need to do this as fast as possible. So, since considering the fact... Oh, adds 2 seeds first. So, we could potentially deal 4 damage. Let's just deal damage to this. And we'll see if it has protection or not. Nope, doesn't. Oh, damn it, I made a mistake. We should play seeds first and then do this. Damn it. Why am I constantly forgetting things? This is not cool. Why am I not able to play that one? Okay, let's see. I don't know if we're going to win this match or not. It's pretty weird for now. Draw 2 cards. We could do that. I have more than enough mana. Okay. Definitely need to turn this one into a bush. Put this one in play in here. What do you mean by that? Collects all AP prisms in play. Turns 1 seed into an inflammable doll. Let's just turn this one into a bush and add additional mana and play that one in here. And turn this seed into an inflammable doll. So we're actually going to lose our only seed in play. I guess we need to leave this ball alone. We could allow ourselves to lose a empty Dofus. Start of your turn heals of all of your Dofuses. This is actually a pretty cool thing. We could heal a lot of Dofuses with it. Let's put them in here. And play that one in here. Oh, it actually healed them. Pretty cool. The first time that I'm actually like seeing how it works. Oh snap. What the? Okay, that was something massive. Not cool. We lost our guy that could heal our Dofuses. Yeah, we lost our empty Dofus unfortunately. The fake one, which is completely fine, turns all light seeds into a bush. This one would counterattack. Let's just play it in here. I want to approach that Dofus. And let's just not play it yet. Let's just destroy that one. and see if it's a fake one or not. I believe it's a real one. Good! One more to go, and I actually believe that we will potentially going to win this one. Because no one is going to stop us from destroying that one, nor that one. Okay, this is an empty one. I believe this is not a fake one. Oh, opponent, it doesn't freaking matter. Yoo-hoo, me wolf! I want to see how it looks. Oh, this is pretty crazy. This is my second favorite character after Piggy. So this is a Millibo wolf. Collects all enemy prisms. Why not? Pachoo! Or just an enemy prison, not all of them. Yep, we won this match. Oh no, not so fast. But I still believe that we will. Boom. We could actually put seed in play, why not? Let's put it in here. Why opponent doesn't play any spells? Please tell me. It's kind of a weird thing. Maybe opponent decides, okay, I'm not going to win this match. Screw you. And I guess in a couple of turns we win. Seed reserve. Let's put them in play. Yay! Okay, our first one for today, which was relatively easy. At the beginning of the game, that was pretty hard to do some. I don't know. I believe the problem with this deck, like, too many cards that could transform seeds, but not too many cards that could actually produce seeds, and it kind of creates a pretty big problem. So let's just remove a couple of cards that could transform seeds. Because ideally we don't have that many seeds. Like, we have 3 in here. Ideally it would be cool if we actually had like 4 of them, but we're not. We could actually craft a 4th copy of this thing. Let's just go and do that. Oh, there's a maximum of 3? Seriously? This is unfair. So we need to find something that could give us more seeds. Okay, there's a tree in here. Interesting. What tree does? Now start of your turn adds 1 seed to your seed reserve. Oh snap, this is actually awesome. This is one of the things that we definitely need to craft. Tree kinda sick. Let's just craft a couple of those. This is our first crafted card. Let's craft 2 of those. It looks to damage, but we still need to have something that could actually produce seeds. Add 1 seeds to your seed reserve. if the minion dies. Oh, if the minion dies, so it's not cool. We need to come up with something better. Okay, inflicts 3 damage. Seeds into... Nope. Add... Yeah, not that many cards that actually adds into the seed reserve. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Adds 5 seeds to your seed reserve. It's definitely something that we definitely need to craft. Oh, it's not freaking cheap at all. I don't care about that one. Yeah, let's add an additional couple of these. Could be a good idea. They're relatively cheap. Because again, we don't have enough cards that add into seed reserve. So this is the limit. Two of them is enough. That's it. Back in the deck. Modify. Bushes are not that cool actually, so let's just remove them. Yes, they give a card advantage, but the problem is they're still kind of a little bit of a limited. So good. And of course that one. Now we need to find to remove something. Inflicts the damage to minion in a row. Gives a minion shield. Yeah, let's just remove these guys. Why would we need them? Collect an item in prison could be a good thing. Meerwolf. Turns a seed into a mad doll. This is the only thing that has a mad doll. This one is not cheap. I don't believe that we need like 3 copies of it. Maybe 2 is enough. Into a bush. One copies could be enough. But it's actually a pretty good character, like 4/4. Cool. Inflicts 3 damage to enemy minion in a row, adds 1 seed to seed reserve. Turn one of your seeds into a mad doll. Sacrificial doll. Again, we need cheap creatures. Without them we can't survive for long. So I guess 2 copies of this one could be enough. And 2 copies of this one could be enough too. Maybe even 2 copies of this one, and bring back 3 copies of this. It's much cheaper. Yep, I guess this is kind of cool. Let's continue with that one. So this is the first time that we actually like working on a crafting and building cards, specific cards for a specific deck, which is actually pretty cool. We'll continue with training because we highly unlikely is going to find a opponent in that time because it's night out there. Okay, pretty cool. A lot of cheap cards. Add seed. This one adds seeds. Perfect. Perfect for early game. Since we have a lot of cheap cards, we will focus more on now we have pretty big seed reserve, which is pretty cool. We're not going to spend it yet. These cards are not require seeds in play. Although we could actually place one seed in play. Just to spend one mana that is left, so... But no, instead let's just continue to... draw a card if a seed in play. So it's time to probably use that. So first we put in seed in play, somewhere in here, where it's nowhere to find. We'll add a mana to our mana reserve and we will draw 2 additional cards. Good. Oh, superb. We're actually drawing a lot of cool cards now. I believe this deck now is relatively strong. It focuses more on working with seeds, which is, you know, something. Turns one of your seeds into its sacrificial dolls. Into inflammable dolls. We need to put protection against those, so let's just do that. And since we need a seed in play, at least one, we need to put it. And continue. Yeah, we're pretty close. We get pretty close to the thing. So we could potentially win on early stage. Aww. Stunned. Oh, it's stunned and it actually didn't attack. Inflicts as much damage on a minion as or a light seed in play. We will do that. This one will fight against that one fine. It's kind of weird. We don't have enough things in play. Let's just put another seed in here. And goodbye, Piggy Glide. Aww. Poor piggy. We have a lot of cards though, which is actually pretty cool. Turns one of your seeds into a mad doll. If minions died. Okay, let's focus on that one. And yeah, we kinda not going to do anything else. We still have 2 seeds. We will keep them in reserve for now. Just continue. Okay, this is a fake one. And this is a real one. Good. One more to go. No snap. A lot of gobballs. 3 damage to an enemy minions on a row. Add 1 seed into his seed reserve. We'll do that. What else we could do? Something with 4 definitely needs to be played. Let's play that one and turn this one into an inflatable doll. And this is the only thing that I could do at this point. Good thing that this one has a first strike, so I actually destroyed opponent without like losing. Oh, deals damage and repels minion by 1 cell. Would be a cool thing if this one would be healed, but again, it's not able to heal itself. Okay, it's time to actually turn the thing into a tree. Yoo-hoo-hoo! So at the start of your turn, it will add additional seed into your seed reserve, which is sick. Turns one of your seeds into a mad doll. No thanks yet. Inflicts 3 damage. We'll play that one next turn. Inflicts damage equal to attack into the cell in front of him. No, later. It's a good defensive mechanism. Inflicts the damage if minion died. If the minion dies. What do you mean by that? Like, I can't destroy minion in my turn. Oh, so apparently we could do that. Oh, if minion dies, we will, after that, we will get additional seed into our seed reserve. Okay, understood. Yeah, add 1 seed into seed reserve if minion dies. Understood. Inflicts damage, no, later. To a mad doll, no, we actually need a seed. The targeted minion suffers 1 damage per cell traveled, then it moves or charges. Yep, we'll do that. Considering the fact that it actually was going to move 3, we kind of wasted 1 spell. Doesn't matter. What? Seriously? That was pretty cool. So we're definitely going to do that and destroy freaking bull. Okay, again, we're still not able to play this awesome Sylvain, but it's time to add a seed and play. Let's put it in here. Let's... Oh no, we don't have enough mana, which is bad. That's it for now. We're getting closer to winning. Stunned. So first we'll draw 2 cards. We have seed and play. It's probably time to do that. Now we have a lot of seeds in reserve. Into a sacrificial doll. No, I don't believe so. It's better to play that one. But we need to play it somewhere where there's no seeds. Maybe in here. There is a seed one, but... That's it. And we won the game. Pretty cool. I guess we actually have time for one more match. We're not going to change anything in the deck. Let's just go through another match. Did I miss something? There's new god added? No, I don't believe so. Okay, thing that gives us additional seed, thing that becomes stronger with each seed, and thing that could turn seed into inflammable. Oh, pretty cool. Now we're playing against Xelor, or Xelor. So far, so good. So we need mana. We'll focus on that. And we kind of need to put seed in place, so because of this, I'm going to cast that. What? Spends your remaining AP to inflict an equal amount of damage. No cool. Not cool, man. You gotta be kidding me. At least it's arrived. It has stuff on its shoulder. Pretty cool. So collect an enemy prism. Yeah, let's just do exactly that. Why not? We're actually going to draw a card. That's kind of it. Continue. Okay, turns into a tree. We're definitely going to do that first. No, first let's just draw 2 cards. Well, we have seed in play. And then turn it into a seeds in play. Nope. Nope. Let's just... that's it. I thought that our guy actually survived. That was pretty weird. Go ball. Quartz. Money. Okay, let's try that one. The seed into the seed reserve. Inflicts damage as much as you have allied seeds in play. Could be a good thing to actually destroy that one, but again, it's going to summon Mommy, so it's kind of pointless, and we don't have enough mana to destroy both. We could destroy this Gobble, but again, we don't have enough mana to put 3 seeds in play and use that one. We don't have any seeds in play either. So I guess either we're not going to play anything at all and wait, or let's just do that. Actually could play 1 seed. Probably should. Snap. Okay, not cool. We're kind of losing the advantage. So Necro, as long as she is in play, your seeds inflict 2 damage on enemy minions that walked over them. Pretty cool, I'd say, but so I actually have enough mana to put seeds in play. 1, 2. Let's destroy minion. There are light seeds in play, so we have 2 in play. Let's destroy mommy. And then let's transform. Let's put this one for protection and transform this one into a sacrificial doll. No, this one. Okay, Piriam, that's it? And 1 additional. Okay, both die. Okay, we're going to put this one for protection in here. We're going to turn seed. Let's just put seed in here. Seed in here. And that's kind of it for now. And this is a real one, and it's a green one! I want a green too! Okay, so it's time to actually work with a seed. Adds 1 seed to your seed reserve. Yeah, could be a good thing to do. We definitely need a bush. Yeah, let's put it in here. Create a bush in here. And put a seed in play here as a matter of protection. No, it's kind of pointless. Let's just put seed in here, why not? We don't want to forget that if our creature are going to walk over it, they're going to get additional armor, so why not? That's kind of it for now. Yep. Time is ticking! Okay, opponent decides to use a lot of things. And don't forget that AP reserve plus 10, it's a lot. We need to be mega careful. Three. So let's just play that one in here. Add a card. I probably should play seeds first. Completely forgot about it. That's it. Is dead. It's going to be a long time. 1 damage. Okay, this one works for the counter attack, which is a good defender against this one. So let's just put it in here. Okay, so producing a seed to make sure that this one is going to die faster. And it's time to actually put this one in play. And what it does, Choose to reveal one of your Dofus to gain an extra orb, or select an enemy cell. As long as she in play, your seeds inflict 2 damage on enemy minions that walk over them. Let's reveal a Dofus. Oh, that's how we got an extra orb. Pretty cool. Inflicts 2 damage on a minion. If you have 3 orbs in your hand, they merge to create a golden orb, which costs the same. Confers invulnerable on your Dofus for 1 turn, so it can be destroyed. If you have 2 golden orbs in your hand, they merge to create a Necronomigon. Crazy. Okay, let's just add 2 seats. Pay mana. Deal damage to this. No, deal damage to this one. And let's play a couple of seats to make. Oh, snap. Don't have enough mana. Aw, you gotta be kidding me. No, opponent, you can touch me. Oh, completely forget about the freaking mommy. Okay. Yeah, inflicts 2 damage on a minion, so goodbye, mommy. Goodbye, mommy, too. I don't know, like, you can't walk over the wall, so ideally I shouldn't destroy that one, but okay, it's time to play seeds to make our creatures stronger. And that's it. Choo-choo! And this is the real one, and we won again. Pretty cool. So this is for the last match. I guess this is actually awesome. A victory! Oh, that's raining again. It's crazy rain. So I guess that's it. I guess on that note, yeah. There's no new gods, so this is the last god that was added. We actually tried it. Goddess Feka. So we have Unitrof, we have Xelor, we have Sram, we have Sedida, we have Sekrir, we have Enripsa, we have Eop, and we have Ekaflip, and we have Kra. So I love Krosmaga. Ideally, I would play it at least, like, I don't know, once per week. The only thing that I am doing constantly, I'm launching the game each day. Sorry about that. I'm launching the game each day in order to get a Ekaflip daily rewards. So, and because of that, I actually opened 12 boosters with just a Ekaflip wheel, which is actually pretty cool. So we kind of continue to grow a collection even without playing the game, which is still a good way to kind of collect cards. So yeah, I guess let's just finish on that note. Again, the last thing that I'm going to say is the next session for the Krosmaga is going to be not a play study session. Again, this is one of the last sessions that we played Krosmaga as a play study. I don't know if I'm going to be back into a play study, maybe just for fun. Or maybe after we will finish the actual study, we will definitely have need in play study after we'll learn it to actually gain this experience. So I still believe that after the first season, so this is the end of the first season, the second season is going to be the actual study when we're going to study the whole collection. And after we will finish study the whole collection and our knowledge of the game is going to grow, we will be back into actually play study it. We will build decks, we will make them better, so maybe we even going to play rank, we'll see. This is kind of it. We kind of have gold to actually buy a couple of boosters, so let's just do that. Why not? So we could actually buy a couple of gold packs. Contains standard cards only. From Brotherhood.oropo, expansion only. Okay, we have 700. What we could like get with it? So we able to buy one bronze pack. We will buy two of these, one of these, and we'll see what we're going to be left with. So let's just buy one here, other here, one gold pack. Okay, one regular pack, one silver pack, and one from Brotherhood of Oropa. And let's just open them. Okay, this is an interesting variety. So we have a the first time ever we have all types of packs in here. So we can actually see how they behave. This is pretty unflattering pack. He definitely doesn't like where he is. The same goes for this one. This is definitely a cocky pack. This is a tired pack, and this is just a pack that doesn't care. Okay, and everyone sees and anticipates death. No! Okay, that was pretty cool. Oh, green larva. Again, we're going to focus only on packs for the Sedide for the most part. Or for the cards for the Sedide. Removes a minion range and doubles its attack. The last pack that we're going to open is going to be a golden. Okay, Necro, Force Ram. Oh, return all minions to the hands. That's actually pretty cool. End of turn, draw one card or draw one enemy card. Okay. Ooh, Rally Necro. This is actually pretty cool. Puts two allies item and loot on your side. Draw one Krosmaga card whenever your opponent plays a Krosmaga card. This is actually pretty interesting. This is perfect for a ranked matches. There's a lot of Krosmaga cards out there, and infinite. All minions of the same family as the targeted minion suffer 3 damage. Pretty cool. And the gold one. Aw, it's crying. Don't cry. Okay. Infinite. Oh, come on, we already have that one. So, the second copy of the same infinite that we already have. Still pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, I guess on that note, we will end this session. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, have a nice day or night, and we'll see you in the next session, which for Krosmaga is going to be the first study session, after we will finish with all games queue, which is going to be a long time, so I believe we're not going to see in Krosmaga for a long time. Because again, considering the fact that we have more than 20 games, and it definitely is going to have at least 20 weeks, and maybe even more, so it's going to be a lot weeks before we will get back to the Krosmaga But I will still continue to launch it daily. At that point, we will probably going to have a lot of packs to open, which is definitely going to be an interesting thing. And I still don't know how we're actually going to study Krosmaga necessarily, in what format. Like, either we're going to open all cards in here and look through them and analyze them, because again, ideally we need to work with not just with analyzing this card by reading them, we need to work with a intellectual map, and we need to add information into the intellectual map. And it's not necessarily going to be a cool thing to do when we're dealing with this, because ideally we need to copy the card stacks, but we don't have the ability to do this in here. So I still don't know how we're going to study it. If you want to if you want the example how these kind of studies are going to go, you can check out MTG study sessions in Tabletop Games MTG study part. In the second season, we actually studied almost not on a daily basis, but on a weekly basis, twice per week, Magic by using an intellectual map. So basically, we open the site with the cards, all cards library, we searched through them, and we added information into the intellectual maps. Something similar is going to be for Krosmaga and all other games in the queue. But the question still stands how I'm going to do this. So, but again, it's not going to be any sooner, so I still have time to think about that. But I definitely want to study these games a little bit deeper, because again, this is kind of the goal. Of course, before that, ideally, I would need to finish Magic the Gathering study, but there's a lot of sets out there, and I doubt that I'm going to do this first, but we'll see. Either way, again, let's repeat myself. See you in the next session, and bye.